Hi Taurus, hello, welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to my channel. Thank you for joining me. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, welcome to another Taurus Tarot reading. Love Tarot, love reading, channeled love messages. A reading where we're going into their feelings for you, thoughts, intentions, what you might need to know, don't see coming. Is anyone making a move? Let's take a deep dive. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what we need to see for Taurus today. Please show us the cards. Aho. Four of Cups in the upright. It's Moon and Cancer energy. Eight of Swords in the upright. Ten of Pentacles in the upright. No, that's the one you wanted to come in. Six of Swords. Okay. It's time to have a conversation. It's already really clear. Somebody is, yeah, gosh. The thing is I want to say somebody is holding back. It's kind of like a standstill. So whether you are in a connection where there's just, it's paused or communication is really wonky, or you're not talking at all. Holding back kind of energy here, and our Eight of Swords. And it's in the partnership placement. So it's sort of like nobody's budging. But we also see here in the Six of Swords that it's time, because do you have one foot out the door? Are you already there? This is an energy. It can be an energy of moving on. And I feel like this is where their energy is very strong. And it's sort of like they know that you're in that energy, which is also why I can see in the Four of Cups, they're kind of coming in out of nowhere with communication. And the Crow is looking at it coming in. And also connecting here with these Three Cups, which is more Cancer energy. It's Mercury in Cancer energy. So around communication, somebody needs, I feel the thing that it feels really strong to me. Yeah, I was going to say somebody needs to make something right. Yes, that's what it is. Somebody needs to be the one to step up. And as you can see, Justice is here. Yeah, it's a Libra energy. It's connected to the heart chakra. It's coming in here to make it right. It's the truth. It wants to be your overall energy. I wanted it here, and this is where it is going to come for a moment because there's a message here. Look where it is. Partnership placement with the Eight of Swords. Quite literally coming in here with the truth, making it right, because what I wanted to say is that there was an imbalance around this person, and it feels like they need to somehow be the one to break the silence, whether it's long-term, short-term, whatever. And that's very validating in the Six of Pentacles in reverse. And then we see that balanced energy coming in here in a balanced energy, the yin yang energy. Not just kitty cornered, cat cornered. Here to our Four of Cups in the upright, but a connection that's very clear, an indication as they come in here to communicate. So I want to validate if you can see each other. Yes, definitely at the gathering, where there might be some friends and family, community, a party. Oh my gosh. So the decision is super clear around the communication. It's like it's literally, I feel, an emotional conversation that is going to lead to some decisions here, because somebody really clearly needs to make it right. And I just realized Justice wants to stay here. Okay, that's where you are. Is it more than that? Well, Five of Pentacles, that is Taurus energy. It's Mercury in Taurus. And the thing is, it's validating that somebody's worrying about it. They're worrying about losing you or losing you forever if they haven't. What's been going on? Yeah. There's definitely a pause again, or maybe some of you aren't talking at all, but totally in their head energy. It's validating for everybody in the Eight of Swords, but it's sort of like nobody's budging and it needs to be this person. And it's been really validating for me that it is going to be. But also validating here in the Two of Swords in reverse, where their energy is very strong, of being indecisive, being in their head. A decision here. Oh my gosh, yeah. Hurry up and communicate. Ace of Swords. Taurus, this is just really clear. Look at the crow wrapped around the sword, which is clarity in relationships, communication. It's the air energy. It's transactional. It's cutting through all the clouds. There's a victory wreath on it. It's heading up here. Literally, there's the sun, new cycle, luminary, revealing. There's also a rose here. It's communication. It's clarity. What's been going on? What do they need to make right? And what truth needs to come out here around feelings or feelings about the future? Ten of Pentacles, a very long-term kind of energy. There is a rose here. Is there a weight around what does somebody want to? Clarity about feelings. Clarity about the future. It's like it needs to be decided somehow. And somebody, what I feel is like they can't hold back. Here we go, Ace of Pentacles. Right after the Ace of Swords. Actually, the Ace of Pentacles looking over at the Ace of Swords. Like they can't sustain this lack of communication to whatever degree anymore. That's what is really strong. Look how strong it is in our Page of Wands today. Look at that. It can be like an immature energy or student energy. This is what I want to do. Look, the pages here on the wand, their mouth wide open around this literal move. Like, this is what I want to do. It's so clear. Getting out of this Eight of Swords energy, but also pointing out some of the kind of student energy doesn't mean somebody is. It's just around the page energy of like, I want to do this, figuring it out. It's, it's not the knight, it's not the queen, it's not the king, it's the page. And it is here between a massive truth and a massive clarity around the bigger picture, justice. And on the other end, where they've been, where they are in this Eight of Swords, the imbalanced energies. So coming in here to make things right, be honest, is somebody here clear about what they want? Because that's the other thing. Ace of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, next level. You're in this energy. Taurus as well as Capricorn and Virgo. What does that mean? Next level in Ace of Pentacles. Being clear about feelings. Exclusivity. More seriousness. Moving in marriage. It's sort of like things are either on pause or there's communication issues around it if you are still together with this person. But it needs to be decided here. This conversation needs to be had. It does feel emotional. Wow, the Six of Cups is here. The Sun and Scorpio energy. So I want to validate, it can be for some of you that you've known each other for a long time. This can be connecting with that long-term kind of energy in the past. But it's also validating for me that there is a history. And that this person is literally in their head and they're in this energy of nostalgia around everything that's happened, wanting to come together. The reuniting with this person is really clear. Just even as they come in with this Four of Cups. Now it's validating for some of you, you might not be expecting this. Some of you will be. It just really depends on your situation. But look, here in our Six of Cups, the crow is on the Sixth Cup, which, by the way, that six does connect me to the Six Major Arcana, the Lover's card. It's filled up. It's like this. It's filled up. Are those leaves from the sunflowers? There are poppies all around. So there is some kind of making peace energy here. Obviously, could it be around the timing or just it feels like there's a wait. Okay, so I wanted to say that, is there also like an apology for why it's taking so long? But there's definitely a wait and decisions need to be made because that six and the Six of Swords, that's also connected to the Six Major Arcana, the Lover's card. The Five of Pentacles, connecting us to the Hierophant energy, but also around the throat chakra and what's going on, and around some change that has been going on and that's about to go on, and conflicting energy. Whether there's a reuniting in person or just in a communicative way, it's really clear that it is that they want to get your attention. Wow. Six of Wands, upright energy, Jupiter and Leo. Somebody here really has something to say to you that you want to hear. Although there's some apathy around it in that Four of Cups, that's also really clear. I want to bring in what else is yours here, okay? Oh, there's an oracle card in here. that with the shuffling before the camera came on and when the camera came on did not get put back. I want to look at it, but I want to tell you, interesting, it's like the groundwork being laid, because the Ace of Swords can be like my mini Judgment, and Judgment is in reverse. So it's really validating around somebody that hasn't been ready to make a decision. And it does feel, and it's actually clear to me that it's connected to the next level energy here. It's Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. It's clear. It's around long term. So were you already in a long-term connection? Were you building it? Was it on the table? It's looking very positive to me, because what they have to say to you, look, by the way, the Six of Wands and the Six of Cups. So that Six of Wands connected to our 6 major arcana, the Lover's card. That's a 66 right here. And it is validating that this is somebody who's been out of balance. Okay. And that's also really evident in Judgment in reverse. Archangel Gabriel energy, like, hello, I need some clarity, get some clarity. Final decision, wake up kind of energy. You can see that it's at this point now where something needs to happen, or it's not. You know what I mean? It feels like there's a running out of time kind of energy. Opportunity. That's interesting. Look what it is. So I got to tell you, with the Page of Wands or the Ten of Pentacles, if you can see each other, or there's some kind of connection through other people or an event that leads them to show up or to make contact, that's validating. Yeah, Ten of Cups is here. It's both validating around, it's validating around an event. So it could be around friends, family, coworkers, a community type of energy. Super, super clear here. And look what's interesting. We have 7 of the Cups here and the Ten of Cups in the rainbow. Hopeful energy. That somebody will get out of their head and get more decisive about what they want, because that is definitely an energy of commitment issues. And the 3 of Cups here, this reunion energy around communicating. Again, it could be literal at somewhere, at an event. All of this energy, look, these floral laurel wreaths on each side for me, that connects me to a reunion energy. It could also be that this is connecting somehow to marriage, but maybe even seeing each other. It's also here at a wedding. There's definitely a making peace, kind of apologetic energy, but it's feeling like do or make or break time. You know, there's more than that here. We can see our 2 crows are talking to each other here. There's definitely communication coming in. Yeah, the Chariot, there it is. Super validating. More Cancer energy, the Moon in Cancer energy, overcoming the emotional blocks. Having clarity, look above the clouds. There's the Victory Wreath. This is a literal action this person is taking that's going to change everything. Now there could be, oh my gosh, there could be literal travel, is what I want to say, like, you know, getting in the Chariot kind of energy, movement. Whether it's across the street, town, city, state, country, the world, is very specific to you. It's not real clear. But what is clear is we go into the Chariot when we get out of the Lover's card, which has been a strong energy here today, that this is about the relationship, it's about the feelings, and it's about the feelings in the relationship either continuing where you were or moving forward. Yes or no kind of energy. What are we doing? And there are the 7 of Cups that were coming in here. And here is the 7 of Cups coming in reverse. Venus and Scorpio energy. Look at this. Now there's 2 things going on here. 2 things can be true at the same time. What's hidden in the Moon? It's Pisces energy, and it's connected to the feelings. It's connecting to the emotions, to the tide of, you know, what are the issues? What needs to come out here that our page knows about? The truth. Obviously, clarity. It's literally time. It's a make or break kind of energy. So that's here. And that's also with the 7 of Cups in reverse. It is clarity. It's like, wait a minute. I know. I'm coming here to reveal this. I know what I want. Look at this. But I also want to validate where you are, Taurus. Where are you at in this energy of waiting for this specific level of commitment? What does that mean? Is it just around feelings? Whatever. This can be like coming out of illusion energy. Both, really, actually. The Moon in the upright and the Seven of Cups in reverse. For those of you that this has been around platonic and or physical and you want to know, how do you feel? What do you want more? It's also here. This person, it's more than that. But it's how it's coming in. But I also, it's because what they have to say you want to hear. But I also want to validate, oh, here we go, yeah. I want to validate the impulsive energy that's around this. So it could be, and also with the opportunity of showing up somewhere or walking up to you or sending a message, making a call. Like unexpected kind of, like not like a little bit of a surprise. Knight of Wands in reverse connecting to our Nine of Pentacles in the upright. Here's an apology. What's been going on? Three of Swords in reverse. Again, I feel like it's why you're in that energy, make or break kind of energy. What's going on in that energy, you know? Something kind of coming apart. There is some loss here. There's some kind of heartache energy, and it's connected to whatever's been going on, and it could be a much bigger picture for those of you that aren't talking, and there's been discord, but it's also connected to where you were and where you were going and why the communication is either just wonky and kind of all over the place or not happening. Let's look at this last energy. Wow, it's the Empress. It is the Empress, Taurus. Somebody's ready. By the way, this is your energy. Somebody is ready. Look at our crow here flying high above. Look at all this flowing emotional energy, the water. There's a wand here as well. You can see the abundance, the apples. There's the cup, and in the heart and in the sun, a new cycle here. The connection. What can I say? The Empress, the leader of all 12 star signs, can create and grow anything here. So we could also be looking at, for some of you, a family energy that you've been waiting for in a particular way. Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. Waiting for somebody to decide, do you want to move forward into that? Or do you want to come back together and go there? It really is specific where you're at, but I'm going to tell you what is clear. That if this is around platonic and or physical and you want to know their feelings, yes, there are more. And yes, there is, what they're coming in here to say to you is that this is what I want. Like, I don't want to lose you. And if they don't want to lose you forever. Again, I feel like for some of you, it is way more than just knowing if it's physical or platonic, if it's more. The Empress, again, around timing, growth, divine feminine energy, your energy, Taurus. Also bringing in justice by way of Venus, your ruling planet that you and Libra both share, which is here. The truth is, I don't want to lose you. The truth is, if I don't want to lose you forever. I know what I want, and it's you. Long-term life energy here. Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. Again, where were you? What were you building? What was on the table? It's here. They have clarity. So do you. Are they moving fast enough? Because it does feel kind of make or break. Because you're also looking closely at this moon energy and our Seven of Cups in reverse. Making a decision for yourself. Obviously not even just shape-shifting into the Empress. You are the Empress energy. And it's not about gender, okay? Yeah. And the Nine of Pentacles. There's the Ten of Pentacles. You know, the Empress is the leader of all 12 star signs. So we've got everything in here. The Cup, the Wands, the Pentacles, the Swords. It's all here. So where is that 10th Pentacle getting us into that long-term energy? The Empress has it. You kind of hold, I feel like you hold the cards. It does feel make or break. Maybe they have to work for it because they do need to make something right here. They need to be honest and make a decision. And the thing is, that's what is coming through. The Chariot, the Empress, Justice. And that's just the major arcana energy here. There's more, of course, the moon. Judgment in reverse. What are they afraid of? What's taking so long? And has there been a bad decision here too that kind of led everything to where they are now? Judgment oftentimes connected to somebody with poor judgment, you know, and we've got the Three of Swords in reverse. So those swords coming out for you, which I like, and that is an apology. And we've got all kinds of Gaia energy in the Empress. So this is feeling like a very big deal to me. So now we are in our oracle. As you can see, we had that one coming out. Bottom of the deck, look, it's luck. Look at the crow here ready to, the fish are like falling from the sky. By the way, I just want to remind you, Taurus, cross watchers, whoever you are, hello again, that this is the only place I release my readings, the Tarot Closet on YouTube. So if you are hearing, suspecting my content in any way, shape, or form, anywhere else, any platform, including here on YouTube, and you know, the static screens or the voice that belongs to no one, but you hear just enough, not a lot, just enough to know that's Chris. That's what Chris says. Please keep those emails coming. It's in my description. It's also on the About Me page. Really helps us to take these people down that are taking something that's not theirs. So this is connecting me to Jupiter energy. And that is literally the planet of prosperity, growth, expansion. It's a hopeful energy, and it's quite literally luck. Now, I think of that as timing, so I do want to validate something around the communication, or maybe just things even lining up for the two of you, because the opportunity here and some of the energy that's coming through, that it could just be it lines up to have the conversation, or you're at the same place at the same time, like the right place, the right time kind of energy. Because it's timing, but we're also seeing luck here. And, you know, that's also the energy of the Wheel of Fortune, Jupiter, and its fate and destiny. So controlling what you can, letting go of what you can't, but a turning point here. Coming together, look, teamwork. Working it out, growing or regrowing. It's right below the Empress. It's Three of Pentacles energy for me. This is Three of Cups energy, which is here within our Four of Cups. Also our Ten of Cups. So I got to tell you, if there is some kind of a gathering where there's dancing or a party, community, it's definitely strong. But that's also an energy of reunion and communicating. You can see that the crows are actually playing in the water because it's like the drought. Let's say the rain hasn't come and now it's here and they're all like, wee, look, drinking it, puddle stomping, flying around in it. It's really, for me, it's like a breaking the silence energy. For some, maybe the end of no contact. The emotional blockages that have been here are also coming, like being moved, and that's the Chariot energy. So the last two, oh my gosh, look at this. Like I said, anticipating that. Look, rain and anticipation. Look how it's cleared up here, and there's a rainbow, which is also here in our Ten of Cups. Again, it's like an after the storm kind of energy. So for some of you, this might be pretty recent. For some of you, we're going far back, but it's the unresolved emotional stuff. That's what I wanted to say. And that does connect to something having gone on. And it's like, and butterflies, you know, they wait until storms pass, winds die down. And it definitely is that energy. Also here in the Nine of Pentacles, our wolf here, one of the most instinctual animals, I want to say next to the bear. Here with things about to come to fruition, the conversation that needs to happen, the one you've maybe been waiting for, anticipating. I feel like everybody kind of is. The decision, the movement, it's building up. And as I said, we are here in this energy. You know, we're out of the Mercury retrograde in Pisces, the Mercury retro shade in Aries, if you're here in real time. And just a reminder, you're here when you're meant to be here, so trust the timing of that, whether it's real time as I'm uploading or days, weeks, months, years, whatever. But in real time as your messenger, as I channel for you, you know, we are in direct energy, planetarily speaking. And that's action, that's movement, that is that's like everything that's been going on and building up and hidden and misunderstood coming out. This is a turning point. The Tarot Closet, channeled love messages from your person. Bottom of the deck, Taurus, I regret how I left things. I know our meeting was no accident. That's we met for a reason. Something wants to come through. Energy. Oh, 2 came through. Oh, look, I don't read these in reverse. Growth is here. Growth is here, and it's right here with the Empress. I don't think I need to say any more, except that there are dandelions here, and that's a wish fulfillment energy. And look what is here. Look what came in. It went right here with teamwork too, and justice, and open-hearted. An open-hearted, honest conversation about where things have been and where they're going. I like this very much. And of course, our luck, excuse me, is still here. Right on our Judgment in reverse. I heard our song today, Taurus. I'm sorry I didn't reply. That's right there on the Page of Wands. I want to contact you, but I'm a big chicken. Yeah, so to whatever degree, whether it's close, far away, messages, phone calls, talking in person, whatever. I want to hear your voice. Whoa, you are home to me. 6 of Cups energy, the Empress. It's definitely 6 of Cups energy, like soul connection energy. And we were destined to meet. Look, our meeting was no accident. There's so much left unsaid, Taurus. Right here on what they want to say to you, what you want to hear on the 6 of Wands. I write messages I never send. That's also been really super clear. I think of you all the time. Totally in their head. I am so sorry I lied to you. Gosh. Yeah, it's here, Judgment in reverse. So there is some of that energy, and also the apology around that with our 3 of Swords in reverse. What they lied about, I feel like you probably already know. It's very specific to you. Do you love me? The last channeled love message, Taurus. This is so telling. They just asked, do you love me? Never doubt my love for you. Beautiful Taurus, that is your reading today. Thank you for joining me at the Tarot Closet. Until next time.